Hey everybody, what's up? Welcome to See Life Forge. So, we're going to do a video real quick, probably 35 minute video at the most. We're going to do two things in this video. First, we're going to take a look at the grinder that you've been seeing in the last two videos. And I know all this is getting uploaded probably on the 4th and 5th of December. There's going to be two videos about two blades. There's going to be also this video. This is going to be the last video uploaded. It's going to be about the grinder you've been seeing. His name's Grindy the Grinder. I think in a previous video we mentioned the previous sword video. Maybe not, but I think in the previous sword video I mentioned that Grindy the Grinder had to grow up a little. Well, Grindy the Grinder grew up a little, as you've seen in the other videos, and he's now basically fully functioning. I mean, there's a few kinks, but they're kinks that you work out while working him, and he works fine. Great grinder so far. I've really loved using it. So let's take a look at it real quick. This is Grindy the Grinder. As you can see, as you've been seeing, 2x72 grinder. I used a 2.5 horsepower treadmill motor with a DC to AC converter. This is my electrical box. It's taped shut right now because my magnets fell out. Basically, it's the M60 setup. If you want to look it up, I'll have a link below to how to set up an M60 control board if I can find one. If I can't, just look up M60 control board. You'll get it. It's one of those variants. The wheel is MDF, medium density fiberboard. It's basically true. It's not fully true, but it's true enough that it works really well. That took a while. It's a JB welded on there, and as of now it's been working great even at high speeds. These are Oregon Bladesmith, this D-plate here, and these idlers, and this tracking wheel. I think I'm going to switch my tracking wheels out, but I don't know. This design I found, and I'm going to have a link below where I found this design. It was a free design, and I've been collaborating, talking to Martin at M&S Blades about this design a little bit, because he wanted to look into it. Because I mean, guys, this design overall, there's one thing I would change. So the KMG grinder, I believe, it's flush here, and then you have an arm that comes up, and the spring isn't in here. So my tension spring is in this, and it's on this, and this goes up and down. I need a new spring on it, one, and two, it's just having trouble. So I would do one of the ones where the spring is back here, and it's like one of those springs for like a lawn swing, and you can pull it up and down and it'll loosen it up and everything. That's the next design I think I'll do whenever I build another one. But overall, this works fine. I think it's just this was my first time ever doing something like this and all that. Look, all my parts were found on eBay and stuff like that. This metal was found on eBay. I paid cheap for it. So I did really well. A grinder like this, usually buying a grinder that works, they'll work a little bit better than this, but I can probably get this fine-tuned and get it to work just like those. To get a grinder that works like this is usually you pay $300 to $400 for the chassis and then another $400 for the motor. The DC motor I think is the way to go if you're on a budget. And so if you're on a budget, definitely go with that DC motor. And it'll definitely provide you enough power. Later you can upgrade to the AC motor when you have money and everything to get the AC motor with the VFD and all that. So yeah. I mean, that motor cost me $125 with the whole setup and speed control, so that's what I do. Like, I understand DC motors don't last as long and stuff, but guys, come on, it's still going to last me a few good years, and I'm going to get plenty of use out of it. So, this is Grindy the Grinder. He's been grinding a lot on some blades that we've been working on the two blades we've been working on, the sword and the chopper, so he works really well, and I'm really happy with him. So yeah, this is the grinder, guys, and this is what we do with it. This stands from Harbor Freight, just cheap and easy, and it's like I said, overall it's a great grinder. I've really come to love and enjoy Grindy the Grinder a lot more than Grindy's older, smaller brother, Dayton the Grinder. Mr. Dayton is just kind of small and outdated. There's just things that he can't do that Grindy can do. So. But trust me, we're still going to be using this 2x42 for other projects, so don't worry, he's not dead yet. Alright guys, I'll be right back, and we're going to just talk about some updates and stuff happening with the Forge. Some updates happening with me that are going to affect the Forge, and just some of our YouTube stuff and everything in general, guys. So I'll be right back, and thank you for watching again. Alright everybody, welcome back to our little video. We went over Grindy the Grinder sitting behind me. Now it's time to go over just some updates about the Forge, updates about my life that are going to affect the Forge for a little bit, and stuff like that. So, first off, first order of business. In 19 days now, sorry I had to do some math, I'll be married. I'm moving up to Baltimore. If you know where Baltimore is, it's kind of the really middle of the East Coast, right above D.C. I'm in the D.C. area in Northern Virginia. So I'm going to be moving states. I'm going to be moving about 50 miles north into Baltimore, or northern Baltimore, I should say. I'm going to be in the county. I'm going to be in northern Baltimore area, outside of the city. But that's where me and my wife have my soon-to-be wife, my fiance now, have decided to start our lives together. She's from there. She's a great girl, guys, so don't worry, I'm not falling into any traps or anything. She really does love me, and she supports my bladesmithing. She's very supportive of it. And so yeah, I'm going to be moving up to Baltimore. As of now, I do not have a workshop in Baltimore, which is fine. Hopefully I'll have one soon. I'm probably going to try to take a small portable workshop up with me when I move up there, which is soon. So I'm probably going to build a new forge, guys, that I'm going to keep down here in Virginia. Overall, this workshop's going to stay down here in Virginia. But I'm going to build a small forge that or a brand new forge that I'm going to leave down here. It's going to be a big double burner forge, kind of like Alex Steele's forge. The square forge. I'm going to build a bigger forge with the double burners. I'm going to try to build burners that are a lot like his. And it's not to dick ride Alex Steele. It's because I'm really impressed with that forge setup. I really do like that forge setup. So that's the forge setup I think we're going to go with. I think that's probably the best idea. I really like it. And I'm going to explain why, actually, I like that forge setup. Some people, again, they're going to be like, oh no, you don't have a reason, you really are just dick riding Alex Steele. I don't even talk that much about Alex Steele, to be honest, but he's one of the YouTubers I like to watch a lot. You know, and I don't get caught up in all the drama and bullshit with these YouTubers. Like, you know, a lot of people are mad at Alex Steele over this whole, like, Sam deal. And Sam Fowler, I believe his name is, the farrier, who worked with Alex Steele, also a great guy, awesome YouTuber, awesome vlogger. I really like him a lot also, so I do watch both of them. But one reason I like Alex Steele is because he makes amazing, incredible things, and he learns quickly. He's become a master of his craft and a master of Damascus steel in such a short time. And I know, like, if you're a fan of Alex Steele and you watch him, excuse me. If you're a fan of Alex Steele and you watch Alex Steele, you know that in a very short time he's done a lot of really cool projects. There's some projects that I'm like, whatever. I gotta say, I really like some of his sword projects. His weapons projects have been very cool. I disagree with some of the things he does. I disagree that he didn't heat treat the Hungamunga. I disagree on how he heat treated the katana. Just some things I think that he could be more studied on or do better at. Yeah, there's a few things, but overall he's very masterful in his craft, and I think that's a big deal. Is being masterful in your craft, and that's where I want to get, and that's where I'm working to get. I mean, I've never made a sword before, so well, I've actually never made a chopper quite like this. I mean, we made the sax. If you haven't seen my sax, go watch the video. We made the sax. The sax is actually longer than this blade, lengthwise, but the sax is really a traditional sax. It wasn't, oh, I'm going to take a sax design and make it a chopper. It was, I'm going to make a Viking sax. This is a chopper. And I gotta say, I'm really liking this style. I've been kind of wanting to challenge myself to make longer and bigger blades, and a friend of my family's was able to donate me some fairly large files, and quite a few of them. So there's going to be a few longer blades, and I think even when I order some more steel, which we're probably going to go back again with the 80 CRV2, we're going to make some longer blades, guys. The sword too, again, just practice. I mean, look, I understand sword making in a very limited sense. Like right here, I didn't notice this. It bends in a little bit. But I can fix that with grinding the grinder. But what I'm saying is I want to master my craft just like Alex Steele masters his craft. I mean, one thing I love about Alex Steele, again, I kind of sound like I'm dick riding him, but there's things about Alex Steele I really like that he does. When he got his TIG welder, he learned to TIG weld. He put himself down, he learned to TIG weld. He learned to TIG weld, and he learned to do it well. So yeah, mastering your craft, anything you do, I'm kind of giving you some words of wisdom. And anything you do, learn to master your craft, guys. But so yeah, I want to learn to master my craft, and I think that Alex Steele has done that. I got on a tangent. I'm sorry. Alex Steele has learned to master every craft he does as best as he can. And no, I'm not going to say he's a master of his craft even now, but he's much more masterful than even I. Again, yes, I know he has a super press, two amazing power hammers, a Bridgeport milling machine, and awesome grinding room. He's got funds. I don't have near as much funds as him, but again, not a big deal. I can still learn to do that. And I saw that forge that Alex built way back when. I think it was early this year. It might have been late last year. I don't know. I can't remember if I was dating my now fiance or not. That's how I remember dates now. It's kind of funny. If you're at that stage in your life, or if you've been there, or when you get there, you'll realize that that's how things go. As you go, was I dating my significant other then? It's kind of funny. Another tangent. I'm sorry, guys. I like to talk. So that forge style I really like. I really like those double burners. I like how you can adjust them from the top. I think that's a great design. I think the inch burners are going to be awesome. The reason I don't want to really buy them is, again, funds. I don't have the money, and honestly, those burners aren't that hard to build. So yeah, we're going to make a big square forge, I think. And when we do that, like I said, it'll be down here in Virginia, and I'll be in Maryland. But I'll probably be coming back I'll be coming back every other weekend to maybe even every weekend. We're going to find out shortly. There's some factors that me and my wife have to decide on if we come back to Virginia that much for me to do more forging and more precise forging on Saturdays and Sundays and whatnot. But we're going to have that square forge down here. I'm probably going to take this forge up with me. We're going to take Grindy the grinder, and we're going to take my anvil to Baltimore. For now, until we get my workshop built, and then everything goes up with me. We're going to take all this stuff. But until then, we're going to have a small workshop again, really primitive. I mean, I'll have a 2x72 grinder. I can do just about anything with that. But I mean, primitive in the sense that it's not going to be, I'm not going to have my little press. I'm not just going to have the room and stuff like that. But I'm taking my essentials to be able to keep up with my craft. And I think that's all I really need. And then when we come back down on weekends with me and my fiance, or me and my wife, by then come back down, I'll be bringing back the anvil and the grinder with us, which isn't that hard. So yeah, I think that's the best idea right now, and I think that's what me and her have decided on me doing until we get a workshop settled up there. Which, like I said, it might happen quickly, it might not. you know what? I'll have at least something that I can work on up there and a place to work down here. So I'll be happy on that. So that's the first update. Married. This is what's happening with the forge. Is the Essentials are going with me to Baltimore. There's going to be a brand new forge down here. So let's talk about the videos and what's going to happen with videos from now on. Right now I have a lot of content shot. A lot of content shot, and a lot of it's going up tonight and tomorrow. Tonight is in the 4th, tomorrow is in the 5th. You might see this video up on the 5th. I'm going to try to get all my videos up quickly. But I have a lot of content to shoot, or to put up. I have another hammer video, and no, I have not finished the hammer. The second hammer video is going to go up, or the third, I can't remember. And once that video goes up, that's where the hammer's been left for now. Just because there's other things that I need to get done. Bladesmithing, I had to get back to bladesmithing, guys. I really did. I had to take a break from the toolsmithing. It's not because I don't like the toolsmithing. It's because I needed time to think out how I'm going to do the hammer. And I think that overall, I know what I'm going to do now with the hammer, that I'm not too worried about it anymore. But I've now got work on blades, and blades are my real passion, at least right now in my smithing career, so that's where we're staying. There will be a third and probably final hammer video when we get it done, up probably after I move to Baltimore. That's alright. But videos, other than that, I'm going to get all my content up, and you're going to see all of that before you see this video even. So go watch those videos if you haven't seen them. It's going to be the Short Sword Part 2. Let me go through. Short Sword Part 2 is going to be forging a chopper, and hammer video Part 2. Go watch those, guys. They're awesome videos. Check them out. There's just awesome content on there, as long as I can edit the videos to show you that content. But yeah, there's awesome content, just awesome blades on there, guys. So go look those up. The Persian Fighter, I still have the blade. I don't know. I messed that one up. So yeah, I messed that Persian Fighter up. I've done other blades kind of like it, but I started using my 2x72 with it, trying to get all the kinks worked out, and it went poorly. Bad idea. Ended wrongly. So yeah, the Persian grinder is, or the Persian Fighter is just kind of dead now. And I'm gonna see if I can fix it, because I'm actually starting grinding on these blades with it, and I'm learning the grinder a little bit more. Me and Grindy have a long way to go, but we're learning each other better and better, and so I think that soon enough I will be maybe able to get that blade back out and finish it. But I don't know. So yeah, videos, check out the content, everything like that. So let's talk future videos. Future videos, with me moving to Baltimore, I'm still going to take my camera and everything like that. And, though, excuse me, though I'm going to be moving my forge equipment in and outside almost every time I use it, which is going to suck, because that forge is heavy as a mother. Actually, I might leave the forge outside. I'll just take the burner, because nobody's really going to know what the forge is, but the grinder will be moved every day when I use it. The anvil will be moved every day. I might leave the anvil stand outside or whatever, but the anvil is coming inside. Those are expensive things. the burner. The burners, I can build a new forge. I don't really want to buy a new burner. And I'll have a forge down here. I can, if somebody really tries to steal this forge, I don't know why they would, but hell, who knows. I mean, yeah, you're like, oh, you keep them outside now. My house in Baltimore does not have a fenced yard. Especially not a privacy fenced yard, so people can just kind of walk through my yard and see stuff. But I don't think they're going to take a big cylindrical thing with holes in it. So they're not going to know what the hell it is. So yeah. Future videos. We're going to be shooting them, guys. We're going to be making videos. I aim to make videos. I love doing it. It's part of blade. It's another part of bladesmithing and smithing in and of itself that I have a passion for. I love making my videos. So we're gonna keep making videos. We're gonna make as many as we can. I'm gonna try to do some Damascus videos later. Thing is if I don't have my press in Baltimore, I'll probably do Damascus projects down here in Virginia when I come down here to forge. So yeah, that'll definitely be what we're going to do with Damascus, most likely. So videos are going to keep coming out. I'm going to try to keep getting better at editing them, making them. And I know I don't have a lot of viewers and a lot of watchers. I talk like I do because I want to be positive. But look, guys, go tell your friends about me. The more people that watch and the more people that talk to me on these videos, the more work I'm going to put into them. So keep up with me on the videos, help me out on the videos, help me out with my forging. Go to my Etsy account, linked below, and we're going to get a lot of work done there. Next order of business. I know I've been rambling on forever. Next order of business, guys. Had one more thing. Future videos. Man, I'm losing it. Support, guys. I like I just said, I need support. I need as much support as you can give me. Oh yeah. Okay. So next update for the forge. Within the next year, we're going to be pushing hard on marketing for this forge. I want to start making it a viable side business. Meaning I want to start making actual money off my forge. And my forging and my bladesmithing and everything else. So we're going to be pushing a lot of marketing. Part of marketing is also reaching out to you guys and saying, hey, subscribe, share, show people my stuff, show your friends my stuff if you think they'll like it. And even if they don't, because you never know, they might watch it and go, oh, whatever, I'm not into it. And then they'll watch another video and they'll be like, no, that was a cool video. And then they'll get into it. So, I mean, I'm going to be doing a lot of marketing push, and I need you guys to help me out there with my social media stuff. So that would be much appreciated, guys, if you could do that. Last thing is I just want to thank you all for supporting me so far through 2 years of bladesmithing, actually 2.5 years almost half years, but no, sorry, not 2.5, 2 years of bladesmithing, right around 2 years, minus 2 or 3 months, plus or minus 2 or 3 months, I can't remember. But I'm right around 2 years of smithing. I want to thank you all for your support, all the way from when I was shooting way back over there in the side yard with the canopy over me and a really primitive setup. I mean, I'm kind of going back to that, but I'm going to have a 2x72 grinder, a lot better skills, and all that. So that's not a big deal, but I want to thank you guys for just for supporting me all the way through. I mean, my older videos have more views than most of my newer videos, so yeah, I probably should just start making Damascus again. But I want to thank you guys for watching, and I want to thank you guys for subscribing. I want to thank whoever comments for commenting. I want to say thank you to YouTube for being a service that allows me to do this, even if you want to screw us over on our monetization. Yeah. That's a plus and a negative to YouTube. I want to thank Forged in Fire for getting me into this. And, yeah, Forged in Fire definitely got me into forging, and I just want to thank the creators of that show. Big inspiration. I watch every episode. I want to thank the bladesmithing community as a whole. I know I might not be the most prevalent guy on some of the forums and stuff, but I love to read all of them. I want to thank all of that. So, big shout out to all of them. Big shout out to Martin from M&S Blades. He reached out to me about a month or two ago, started commenting on videos, and me and him started a dialogue back and forth, and it's just grown. Martin, you've been an awesome guy to collaborate with. I mean, we haven't done a collaboration build, but just to talk things through with another bladesmith that I get to communicate with one-on-one. You've been great, and I just can't wait to see where that goes for both of us. So yeah, big shout out to Martin at M&S Blades. Check him out. I'll have a link over here or over here. Like I said, I'm not good at this yet. It's somewhere. But I'll have a link to Martin's channel. Martin just built his forge, and Martin just did an awesome chain Damascus, guys. Check him out. Really awesome build. So, you guys, thank you for watching. There's the updates. If you have any questions, comment below. Remember to subscribe, share, like, subscribe, follow, like, and comment on Instagram at seedoflifeforge_. Check me out on Facebook at Seed of Life Forge. I'm going to try to get that more updated. And guys, just if you will, support me on Etsy. Tell your friends about me. I would love to get my YouTube stuff up. I would love to get more people traveling through my Etsy page. I would love to get the knives that are on my Etsy page sold, because that'll definitely get some money flowing through the forge, and make sure that we have heat for the winter. And thank you guys so much. Big shout out. Thank you. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoy all the videos that have come before it in the last day and a half. And I hope that you enjoy the videos in the future. And I hope you will continue to support me by watching me, and by also commenting, subscribing, and getting on all my other social media stuff, telling your friends, and also just buying stuff, guys. I know I'm harping. If there's something that you like that I built, I do custom orders. Contact me. I can get a custom order done with you. If you like something I built and you want to buy it, 95% chance to 99% chance it's on my Etsy page. It's linked below, guys. Just go check it out. Thanks for watching. I'll see you later. This is your host, Badmouth Blacksmith, Robbie Sign, signing off.